Chef Lauren Vanderpool, celebrity vegan chef and queen of the green. As a graduate of Le Cordon Bleu and Paris Culinary School, Chef Vanderpool has worked closely with some of your favorite celebs, such as Venus and Serena Williams, Common, Stevie Wonder, and more. With several accomplishments under her chef's hat, like having worked on First Lady Michelle Obama's obesity prevention campaign and being the author of her very own recipe book, Eat Yourself Sexy, find out why she's the boss.
Growing up in DC was very strengthening. I lived in what people consider a food desert. It was really tough, the environment that I grew up in, and I could see that everyone was kind of poisoned. I initially started to volunteer at a place called Everlasting Life. I was just exposed to a whole new world of vegan food and raw foodists and Afrocentric people and the culture, you know. I started my business at 16. I thought, gosh, you know, Everlasting Life, you guys, I love you guys, but you know, you guys are making all this beautiful food. I can do this. So what I did is, the exchange of me volunteering with them, I would get produce. So with the produce, I would go home and I would make all these things. And then I decided one day to go in front of Howard University with a little cart and say, you know, I've got some raw pies. I applied to culinary school in California, and wow, when I got here, the miracle started to unfold back to back to back, working with Wolfgang. That's how I started. I went into his commercial kitchen, and then the same day I was hired. Within a month and a half, I was catering the Oscars, the Grammys, American Music Awards. And then my first client was Malcolm Jamal Warner. I wasn't getting paid for it. I just was like, okay, and I set it up all beautiful and glamorous for him. My first consistent client was Dr. Sebi. I traveled and lived with his family in Honduras and Miami and LA, and they introduced me to Common. And then Common introduced me to Serena and Venus Williams. That's an experience I'm grateful for, because Serena, being my big sister, has always shown me how to pierce through plateaus. She kicks in the door and with a smile and says, thank you. I'm really wanting people to get out of the box of vegan. My book is basically what I use in my life. So I just gave people what helped me. The first thing was understanding why you're eating raw, why you're going vegan, how to sprout your own foods, food combining, the right salts to eat, the right sugars to eat, the right oils to put in your body, all of the basic things. People love sweets, they love fats, they love sugars, they love all these things, and that's okay. Doesn't mean that you can't eat them, it's where you're getting them from. This book specifically, I wanted to target women because I believe that we're the most powerful beings on the planet. Coming up with a title for the book, I wanted people to know that if you ate this, that you would become sexier. People aren't trying to hear, girl, if you eat this, your cells are gonna vibrate. They wanna know that I'm gonna feel sexy and I'm gonna be swerving on them. So I was like, well, let's just give them Eat Yourself Sexy. Most people don't know that I sing, and I have all kinds of creative talents here. So I decided to create an audiobook album. I wanted to share this piece because I think it's a very powerful piece of art that really reflects the times. I pray that it helps to heal the world, starting with me. She cried her tears on the couch. The advice I would give women that would want to be more like me is to be more like them. You know, is to really look within yourself. Again, sitting still, being quiet, and going within is the most valuable advice I can give anybody. I consider myself a boss because I am, and I've always been.
As always, thanks for watching, and be sure to log on to MadameNoire.com for more She's the Boss. To watch season 1, click here. To watch season 2, click here. And to watch season 3, click there.